Hey everyone, this is my part two rant on rudeness. I thought I'd do a part two because, there are so much stuff that I had to talk about and, that's so rude. So here's my part two rant on rudeness. Let's start with passing gas and burping without saying excuse me. Now, I really think it's very rude, like when you're at a dinner table with, eating dinner with your family, or you're at school, anywhere else in public, when someone pass gas or burp, sometimes some people may not say excuse me, and that's very rude. I mean, I think it's the right thing, the polite thing to do is just say excuse me, when you pass gas or burp. And actually, it's actually rude when you pass gas, you know, or burp in public, especially at a dinner table, eating with your family. That's very rude. Now, of course, you can pass gas while, you're using the bathroom. Or if there's some place that's not in the bathroom, you want to go hide somewhere and pass gas where people aren't around, then that's fine. Now, burping, you should at least, cover your mouth when burping, That'd be the right thing to do, in my opinion. Yeah, so that's one thing that's rude about that. Then there's touching people who don't like to be touched. Now there are some people that don't like to be touched, and usually some people will just freak out about that. I guess it's because they may be shy or they just feel uncomfortable about themselves. I don't know why, but they shouldn't. But either way, if they don't want to be touched, then we shouldn't force them to, to be touched. If that certain someone doesn't like to be touched, then apparently we should respect that. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, apparently some people just get freaked out about that because they may feel uncomfortable or shy, or they don't, they just don't feel like being touched, and we really can't force them to make them be touched. Then there's burping in someone's face. Now that's really disgusting. Why would someone burp in someone's face? Okay? Cover your mouth. That is really disgusting and rude. Then there's name calling. I hate name calling. I hate when people, call you ridiculous names for no reason. Like they may call you a whore or a slut or the B word, even if you may not be what they call you. Even though that's not true about you, that's really disrespectful. And why do that? Now, if you have friends or like brothers and sisters, and you guys are playing around, something like that, then I guess that's cool. I mean, at least you're not serious about it or telling the truth. But if it's someone you don't know and they just disrespect you in any kind of way, then that's really low. It's like, why? Why would you do that? Then there's cursing. People, especially in public, or if they like yelling and, while they're yelling at somebody and cursing in public, they really shouldn't do that. It's like, watch your mouth, especially around people in public. I mean, you can do that, when people aren't around, like your friends or something like that, real close or whatever. But in public or out loud, nobody wants to hear that. And I also hate when people they're yelling and talking at each other. They yelling and talking at the same time. Like they see a friend from across the room or whatever. That's rude. It's like everybody can hear your business. It's like, tone it down, okay? Wait till that person comes to you. Don't do that. That's really annoying. Then there's kids who disrespect their teachers. Kids, I don't know why they disrespect their teachers, but they should never disrespect their teachers. Teachers are there to help you learn and get a great education. They're there to help you. And all you're doing is just being a badass kid and you're disrespecting them. And what's even worse is that you're messing up the other kids' flow. They're trying to learn and do their work, and you're messing them up by being a badass. And then the teachers, they get you in trouble. Then they have to call the parents. Now, even if your teacher may not be nice, whether she's nice or not, you should always respect your teachers either way. And if there is a teacher that is disrespecting you in some kind of way, then let your parents know. You don't have to really try to be disrespectful just because they're treating you bad like dirt. There's no need for that. And then there's kids who disrespect their parents. Some kids disrespect their parents. I don't know why. I mean, the parents brought you into the world. They put food on the table, a roof over your head, and the thanks you get, you pay them back for disrespecting them. It's really embarrassing when kids are complaining and disrespecting their parents in public. That's the worst place to do it. That's really embarrassing. No kid should ever be that disrespectful in public. Then people looking at you all crazy, and then your parents have to beat you down in front of them. That's not cool. That is really, really embarrassing. There's no need for that. So kids should always respect their parents, because they love you and care about you. So why would you disrespect them? And then there's some other disrespectful stuff like, sex jokes and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's just a whole bunch of rudeness in today's society. And then there's, the teenagers and their authorities. It's just a whole lot of stuff to cover. But anyways, this has been my part 2 rant on rudeness. I hope you enjoyed it. So long.